Hey D, it's the strangest thing. I have to read. I have to. It's strange.
Gremlins.
Exactly.
Techno gremlins. Techno
Yeah.
tonberries.
All right. Tiki bar in the back. It has its own private karaoke booth, so
Oh.
it was even more atmospheric than Shore Leave.
Oh wow. Hey, tiki bars.
Tiki
Yeah. Well,
kind of shows you how interesting my life is right now.
I know. It's the same here, dude. I went to the bar the other night, and yeah. Not much
Yeah.
going on here.
Well, I mean, you got the sweet ass new couch. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's real good, except that there's a nail sticking out of it.
What?
Yeah, there's like a industrial staple or a screw or something from where they put in the upholstery, so we gotta have words with the guy. So, it's just typical of everything this day and age. Yo,
Hey,
we.
Ian, let's go home.
Yeah,
All right.
Yes, bath time is important.
yeah. Hey, Hildebrandt. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of sexy ladies. I think he did Boat Girl too, as a matter of fact. Sexy babes. When Jen and I
I
build a
like that.
garage, I'm gonna fill it with Hildebrandt ladies.
Yeah, it's just like it's like having the side of an airplane. It's like having an old B-50 B-17 bomber in my backyard.
We'll get to them eventually.
Nice, nice.
So many D&D, so many ladies.
I keep looking at Ben's token, and from here, it just kind of looks a little bit like Borat.
I didn't want to say anything, but I've been thinking that since I first saw it.
Yeah, there is an unfortunate resemblance.
I don't know how unfortunate it is. I feel like Ben probably
Uh,
did it on purpose.
Good times.
Well, lots of time for joint rolling. What's H up to back there, Pete?
She's still working, so arranging flights and making sure they get their points because they freak out if they don't get their points.
Well, the points are the most important part of flying through the air. Clown World, yay! Woo! News. I've got hot news, guys. Hot news.
Uh-oh.
The Weird Al Yankovic movie.
Is
Mwah.
it good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. It's like a spiritual sequel to UHF in a weird sort of way. Very funny.
I was so skeptical because only Al can do Al,
Yeah, right? Al doing Al, and Al heavily Al in the best kind of ways. It really works. Radcliffe is playing Weird Al's character from UHF. Playing Weird Al is what it is, and it's very good.
Good. I'm reassured. Probably the best thing I've seen recently is the Miami Connection.
Wait,
Have you
like
seen
the
that?
80s movie?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Oh man,
How did you...
ninjas.
Yeah, friends for eternity, loyalty, honesty. Yeah, friends forever, we'll be together. We're on top because play to win. Oh, I remember.
You sure do.
That's
Jeez.
some good shit. Oh, hey, Ben. Oh, if it isn't Ricardo Montalban.
I am
It's
Hordones.
November.
I finally attended a squash club last night.
Wow. That's so
How,
cool.
how was that?
It was a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, mostly drinking.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's mostly drinking at their club, which is.
I'm on board with that. That's a good idea.
Two stop signs. One I don't think I didn't even see it. I just went right through it. And then one red light.
Well,
Okay, boys. How about enough man talk? Let's talk
Yeah.
geek stuff.
Yeah, enough of this
what's going
manly
on
shit.
here? We'll begin with you, Isfahan.
All right, Isfahan's going to continue around with the intention of joining up with Keenan and just tipping him off to the seemingly escalating alert of these guards. Keenan, I believe that you might have been perceived in your dash from the tree line.
Keenan's gonna look at Isfahan and he's gonna point towards the cart where Glib is hiding.
Isfahan, now familiar, intuiting Keenan's intentions, is just going to nod sagely, about face, and then walk pointedly towards the cart with the
Good.
intent of leading the cart towards the stable.
A voice rings out from atop the manse. Riley! Utnar! Who is that there? Where are the others?
Isfahan's going to try to put on his best Utnar impression. Returning from the woods, there was an incident, and I barely made it. I'm gonna calm down this beast.
Yes, yes. That, Ben, despite not altering your voice significantly, was somehow an extremely convincing, generically Scandinavian accent.
We play stereotypes here. That's how we do.
Hearing this, Glib's going to hiss. Take the cart over to the stable.
You hear a grunt, and then just get inside.
Isfahan just holds up an acknowledging hand and then goes to the horse.
Keenan's gonna be like waving him to come towards him.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I
Yeah.
think we're all on the same page here.
A horse drive by.
Cool. Isfahan moving southward beyond the shed, taking that corner nice and tight. Keenan, you're able to deftly roll over the lip and join Glib underneath the stacks of armor.
Achieving the stables, Isfahan's just gonna whisper, "It seems my impersonation of Utvar has taken us this far, but I'm sure to be discovered. What think you two?"
We can take him out. And then we can take the house. What do you think? Can we take the house?
I think there were upwards of 6 guards inside, trained men. The element of surprise, yes, but we would be outnumbered 2 to 1. I don't much like the odds. And he's just kind of like he's like fingering his carotid artery.
Yeah.
He's just rubbing that scar on his neck as he says this. Keenan, what think you? You've been, well, characteristically quiet, but...
The only way I can see for myself is if I go up.
Would you try and see if these fit your feet? He's going to take his boots off.
Keenan's gonna look at them like they're very suspect. Just gonna slowly take them from him.
I will call out to the guard, perhaps whilst Keenan you attempt to gain the 2nd floor, if I'm catching your meaning.
Find out if the governor is in.
Isfahan's just going to kind of casually stroll along the side of the stables and clear. So, Oi! Is the governor in right now?
As he's saying that, Glib is going to try and stealthily move from the stable to the manse wall.
Yeah. And as Glib is doing that, as soon as Isfahan kind of opened his mouth, Keenan's going to launch himself up onto the roof of the mansion.
Keenan, you pancake against the side of the building. I'll give you a dexterity save to scrabble for the window nearest you. You're able to grasp the stone sill. Unfortunately, Isfahan, as you catch yourself in your flummoxed imitation of Utnar, you hear, "By the gods, this night couldn't get any worse. Identify yourself. Who goes?"
It's Una, you bloody fool. Something stuck in my throat. Oops.
That wasn't good.
I've known Utnar these 15 years, and you are not Utnar. Frick! An arrow hits the ground right near your foot, Isfahan. Get thee from these lands, stranger, or the next one goes into your heart.
Just holds up his hands and backs slowly into the woods.
As this is unfolding, Glib is going to attack the lock on that door over here.
Keenan, you haul yourself up onto this thick, sturdy stone sill of this ancient farmhouse and peer through the slatted window. You're able to see inside, and what you see is the enormous black plate-clad knight.
This is weird. Keenan's still trying to gain that roof.
You vault out, grip the edge of the roof, and somersault onto the sloping, thatched roof. You're low, flat, like a cat watching the ghillie suit sniper.
Keenan's gonna stay where he is for now and try and blend in.
Okay, Glib, let's get another lockpick check from you, brother.
Come on, motherfucking lock. This is like the 8th time I've checked this lock. Literally.
It's impossible.
It is impossible. It is fucking impossible.
Yeah, that damn thing just won't give, Glib. The deep blue of the early morning is shifting. The cock crows. A moment later, a second man appears on the roof next to the sniper, seeming relief. The two converse for a few moments. You're able to hear the names Riley, Utnar, Corbin, and you make out something about a rider going out earlier. The sniper who chased off Isfahan relays that experience and very exhaustedly begins to descend the ladder. The new guy is in a moment of distraction, you might call it.
Keenan is going to spring up, and he's going to try and fire straight down at this guy.
Cartwheeling through the air, firing an arrow. Roll for damage, let's see the effect. He makes no noise whatsoever as his body pitches over the edge of the crow's nest, rolls down the thatched roof. Glib, an audible thump as the body lands right next to you.
Keenan's going to land deftly on top of the crow's nest, look over towards where Isfahan went in, and he's going to wave at him.
With the crow's nest guard dispatched, Isfahan's thinking he's going to frog walk over to Glib.
You gain the wall, moving fleetly next to your companion.
Keenan's going to quietly walk over and drop the boots off the edge.
Nice, so Keenan's barefoot now.
Looks like this might take a moment. Going to try and pick the lock.
Moment of valor. Oh! That satisfying click. The cylinder rotates oh so smoothly, and the latch is undone, Glib. And we'll pause there for a bio break, gentlemen. Maybe I gotta drink more. I, for once, don't have to use the loo, so I'll be sticking around, but I'm gonna mute myself while I do some tinkering.
Better start with a simple line. Once you start to walk down this road, there's just no going back.
Richarlison, fucking hate that guy. That guy just looks like he needs to be punched. Fucking Ronaldo. Oh, he's so cute. Anyway, we gotta go over and see them at some point.
People at the body hole.
I always come back to the weirdest conversations.
Which body hole?
Glib, we will begin with you. There you are, at the exterior of the portal.
First, we'll take this room, then we'll gain the stairs and hold at the top of the stairs.
Isfahan vigorously nods.
Glib's gonna pull out his crossbow. Is like, you open, I'll cover the room.
The gray of dawn is growing lighter. Keenan, you are poised on the roof. Let's touch in with you.
Keenan's going to kind of leave them to their devices. Keenan's goal is still to find some proof of Orikas' death and get back to Orikas' family.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to go headfirst down the stairs, do the whole bend over backwards, flip and land on his feet, and he's going to look around.
Yeah, you're Spider-Manning down. Proceeding openly.
Yeah, Keenan has no knowledge that this guy's aggressive or dangerous.
We actually don't know anything about the night because he just kind of walked into the bar and kind of stood there.
All right, Keenan, yeah, you Spider-Man face first down the steel rungs of the ladder, brazenly unfolding yourself afore the black plate-clad knight to stand atop the second floor of the governor's manse. You find yourself in a kind of entryway at the top of the landing of the stairs from below, and this implacable knight just stands there. You can hear heavy breathing. He doesn't seem to move aggressively, Keenan.
Keenan's going to quietly walk down the stairs.
All right. Glib, Isfahan, we're going to step in with you as we return to the first floor of the governor's manse. Isfahan, you throw the door open. Glib, you roll through, crossbow at the ready, and perceive that it is empty. This appears to be an office.
Oh, an office. We might find some evidence of what the governor is up to.
Beautiful. Isfahan providing cover at the doorway as Glib goes about his professional business. You go through the desk. You find a hidden compartment underneath one of the drawers. You pull out the drawer and there's a little drawer underneath the bottom of the drawer, which contains a key. You piece together various bits of paper which reveal a relationship between Governor Finedelis, an old rook partner of his, Clara, a knight called Balzac, and references to other rooks to be interviewed. You specifically take note that Rick the rook's name is in that list. As you continue your search, peering, of course, underneath that nice rug, you find a trap door.
If the trapdoor has a lock, does the key fit
The
it?
key fits the lock.
Glib is going to slowly open it.
Darkness below. Keenan, as you creep down the stairway, you see as you come to the floor below, over the railing is a sentry right outside of the door leading to the room that Isfahan and Glib moved into.
Keenan's gonna hop over the railing, drawing his dagger, and he's going to sneak attack.
Keenan, you deftly roll behind the man, having dropped silently from the railing. I'll allow you to describe the money shot.
Hand over his mouth, drives the dagger through the throat, all the way just straight up, and trying to basically get all the way up to his brain.
The old jugular, soft palate, brain highway. Yes, Keenan. The man falls at your feet, and at that we're going to touch back in with Isfahan and Glib.
Can Keenan lean up against the door and just say, "Can you open it, please?"
Yeah, Isfahan, you think you hear something as you're standing guard.
Isfahan, Glib, open the door.
Isfahan, with your ear against the keyhole, you perceive it. There is a bolt that you can shoot if you wish to.
He does so and opens the door.
Cracking the door and allowing Keenan in, he drags a neck-bleeding body behind him. Actually, you take note, I should have been more specific in my description. This is, in fact, the ghillie suit-wearing original sniper Isfahan who chased you into the bushes, as it were.
Fuck him. Keenan, good job. And then Glib's going to go down the ladder and check out the area down there.
You find yourself in a dank, underground version of the office above. Instead of nice Victorian paneled wood walls are bare earthen walls, rough, shelving spaces carved into the earth and filled with odd books, candles. There is a very simple desk set in the room. Here, the singular jail pen, enough space for a man to stoop uncomfortably. You find that it is darkened with aged bloodstains. Glib, again, you perform your perfunctory shakedown of the place. Going through the desk, you find a personal diary, that of the governor's. As you casually flip through it, you see references to a being referred to as Salahane, an organization referred to as the Manus Capitus. And the diary ends, its most recent entry is a personal log about words that cannot be removed from the mind, and scribbling as though those words were attempted to have been exercised upon the page. Also upon the desk, Glib, you find a conspicuous stone. You may add it to your inventory and call it the Looking Stone. It is a fist-sized piece of blue rock that has an inexplicable hole in its center, drilled, but without any tool marks, as if by water, one could say.
Interesting. Okay.
And that is what your search of this room reveals, Glib.
Glib's going to quickly go back up the ladder and say, "Hey, there's some reading material that you might find interesting down here." Oh, another door. Let's check it out.
Glib testing the door. It does not seem to be locked.
Cover me.
Isfahan takes up clubbing position near the door.
Like Miami Vice, kicking through the door, rolling through, Isfahan at the ready. On the other side of the portal, a well-constructed stone and timber corridor. Another door at the far end here. A conspicuous mechanism, a wooden lever set next to the door, Glib. And as a matter of fact, we'll leave it at that for the evening, gentlemen, as Isfahan and Glib pore over this journal, Keenan with more functional thoughts on his mind, Thank you.
Thank you. Bum bum bum.
Dun, 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 dun.
That was good. That was very good.
Sweet.
Kick ass.
Sweet.
Kick ass.
All right, decent return to form, gentlemen, after a little hiatus there.
Well done carrying the party there, Keenan. Assassinate all the guards, go in undetected. That usually just goes belly up and we all get killed.
Worked out pretty well.
Yeah, usually that just goes tits up, left, right, and center.
All right, well, good sesh, guys. Thank you very much.
That was excellent. Yeah, thank you.
Good sesh. Oh man.
All right, gents. Well, I had a blast. Ale time tonight. Thank you very much. I'll look forward to next week.
Thanks, boys.
Good night, guys. Talk to you next week.
Guys.